Hey guys, today let me show you how to make the best turkey soup using turkey carcass because so many people throw away their leftover turkey bones after Thanksgiving because they don't know how to do it. So today I'm going to show you how to make it. It's super easy, but the soup is incredibly delicious. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so right now I have my beautiful daughter, Ruzi. She's gonna be the one helping me make the soup today. Are you excited, honey?
Yes, and scared because I've never done this before.
Well, you're gonna do great. Alright, let's do this. So here are the leftover turkey bones that we're going to use to make the soup. They're a little bit frozen because I froze them after Thanksgiving. I still have the bones and the parts that we didn't get to eat during dinner, but these are what we're going to use. And now Ruth is going to put all of them in a slow cooker. You can also use a large stock pot to do this. Okay, now fill the pot with water. We need lots of water to make the broth. And when that is done, go ahead and arrange the bones a little bit so you can put the lid on it. And I use a slow cooker because we're going out right now, so I like to use a slow cooker. I cook it on high for 4 hours, so that will give me plenty of time to get back. But you can use a large stock pot for cooking it faster. Okay, now it's been 4 hours, so the turkey bones are done cooking. So let's take them out one at a time so we can shred them. And lay it on a cutting board to make it easier. I like to use forks to shred the meat. But you can also use your hands if the turkey is not very hot. Right now it's super hot, so that's why I'm using the forks. And go ahead and remove all the meat off of the bones. Make sure to check for those little tiny bones like this one, because that can choke you. So watch out for those. And keep going until you get all the meat off of the bones. This takes a little bit of time, but it shouldn't take too long if you cook the turkey bones for a long time. Sometimes they will just fall right off when the meat is really well cooked. Okay, so here are all the bones that I removed. And here are the meat that I got. I got a lot. And check out the turkey broth that we got. It is rich and look at the lovely color. We are going to use all of this to make the soup. And for the vegetables, I am using 4 sticks of celery that I chopped. And I also cut some carrots and also some onions that I chopped. And 1 can of corn, but you can also use any of your favorite vegetables. And okay, to cook it, we need to heat up some olive oil in a large pan and then saute the onions until they're translucent. This will take about a minute or so, and then we're gonna go ahead and add the celery and also the carrot and cook it for a little bit, about a minute or 2. Saute them until they're a little bit soft. And now we are ready to add the chicken bouillon cubes. We're going to use 2. This will make the soup taste really good. So I suggest using them if you have any on hand, but you don't have to if you don't have any. I like to stick the cubes underneath the carrots and celery so they can dissolve quicker. But yeah, go ahead and give them a good stir until all the cubes are all dissolved. And then saute it again for about 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, now it's time to add the shredded meat. I didn't use all of my meat because there was too much. So I just put them in the freezer. Okay. Give it a good stir until everything is well combined. And now let's add the seasonings. I'm using some dried parsley and also some Italian seasoning. and some bay leaves, and also the canned corn. And okay, let's gently combine everything again until we're all well incorporated. This will only take about 1 or 2 minutes. And then now we are ready to add the broth. And put everything in a pot. We need all of it. And give it a little stir so everything will combine. And of course, let's not forget to add some salt. I added 2 tablespoons of salt right now, but you can season the soup according to your taste. And cover the pot. Alright, so right now I have my pasta cooking here. I always cook my pasta separately because the pasta will absorb a lot of the broth from the soup, and I don't want that. And also I always have leftovers, and by cooking the pasta separately, it's not gonna become mushy and it will taste better. So that's why I'm cooking it separately. Do not cook the noodles all the way because we're still going to add them in a boiling soup. Okay, so real quick, I divided the soup in two because I will save some for later. And I will add the noodles to the soup that we're going to eat tonight. Okay, now it's time to add the noodles. I'm not going to use all of them because I'm going to save some of it for the leftover soup. Okay, that's about enough, and I'm going to store the rest. Okay, now we're going to allow the noodles to cook inside the soup for a few minutes. And yeah, don't forget to season it with more salt and pepper. I like to add more pepper. And when you're done, allow the soup to rest for about 5 minutes. And that's it. That's how I make my leftover turkey soup. It was so easy to make and so delicious. The soup is perfect for the cold weather. So next time you're cooking turkey, don't throw the bones away. I added some lime juice for extra flavor and it tasted amazing. This soup recipe is simple, but it is packed with flavors. Alright you guys, so we are done with the soup. It looks amazing and it tastes incredible. I added a little bit of lemon for extra flavor and it tastes so good. Thank you so much for watching and catch you later.